Greetings, my name is Buzz, and along with my wife Tina, we love to spend our spare time in the often untravelled wilderness, that is, the UK's waterways system. With over 5,000 miles of navigational water, some only accessible by canoe or kayak, we invite you to join us on our continuing adventures exploring the network. In today's adventure, we take a leisurely paddle from St Neots Park all the way up to St Neots Lock, where we stop to take lunch before making the return journey, all in all around just over 3 miles. Greetings bushcrafters and survivalists, it's Buzz here with the Prospector 16 from Swift, and Tina and I are our first canoe adventure of 2026. We're back on the Great Ouse. We're heading downstream towards the Offords, and today we're starting off at the point which we've already marked out. I'll put the what 3 words in the bottom of the screen. It's a lovely little car park. Portage is literally just 100 yards from me, if that. Real easy, as you can see, to get into the river. So we've been here before. You may have seen this in a separate video, but this is the starting point for today's adventure. And as I say, we're heading downstream towards the Offords. There's the team all ready to rock. There we go. So here we are on the Great Ouse yet again, heading downstream. We've had an awful lot of rain lately, and the river has been swollen for weeks. Far too dangerous, in my opinion, to actually take the canoes on. However, we're finally out. The water is kind of nice and sluggish, very calm. It's not the warmest of days today, as you can see. It's quite overcast, but you know, it's the first day out, and just over my shoulder you can see Erin and Zach. They're behind us in the canoe. And I've got to say, this Swift Prospector 16 is a very smooth ride, although it is very light in the water compared to the Who. The Who sits in there as a heavy boat. This is feather light, and I'm going to be honest with you, when we got it in the water, we were just starting out and we flipped it, and we got totally soaked. Thankfully we had spare clothes with us, but that's just the way it is, because suddenly this canoe feels so much like higher on the water than the other one, so it's just a case of getting the balance, getting the hip balance in it, and I'm sure that over the coming months we'll just become second nature paddling this one, but that's the excitement of a new canoe. Hey, we've all got out of the portage. That is a high portage point, isn't it? Even worse over that side for the canoe.
When you consider we had all this rain.
Yep. Well, it's obviously
the highest point it's going to be.
The sluice gates have obviously worked. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a nose about how far we portage, but you think somebody mentioned food. So we've decided we're going to stop and have a spot of lunch at St Neots Lock, but at the same time it's actually got a little bit nippy in the air, and they said the sun was going to come out. So you've just been down to check out the other portage, haven't you?
Not properly, it's very narrow. It's not really going to be very easy to get down there.
It's quite a lug with the boats over to that, so we're probably just going to have some lunch, and then I think we're going to do a U-turn and head back to St Neots. Well, at least we would have completed another little stretch. And we'll be back again in due course. But for now, lunch. Okay, here we go. Right, so we're back in the boat. Time is ticking. The day, they promised us about 14 to 15 degrees today, and it hasn't happened. The sun hasn't come out. So we are on our back in the boat, and we're heading back to St Neots. Tea's just finishing off. There we go. We're unlashed. Superb. And there we are, back at St Neots Bridge in the park, and you can see that green patch over there. That's the portage point which we'll be mooring at. See, he's heading over that way, and then we can wait for Erin and Zach to catch us up. They're not far behind, and load the boats up after a very fun adventure, but we're not quite finished yet. Wow, so that's the end of our adventure today, all the way up to St Neots Lock. It's got a bit cold though, hasn't it, guys? Yes. So we're looking forward to waking it back, get the old log burner going, and warming up in front of a lovely log fire. But anyway, thanks for watching our video, and we shall see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video, and subscribe to the East Beds Bushcraft channel. See you all again soon.